I was skeptical about this one at first. I mean, I've tried a bunch of trail cameras over the years, and most of them either give me blurry clips or die in the cold after a week. But then I got my hands on the Spartan GoLive3 Cellular trail camera in Areus Camo, and honestly, it changed how I scout. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What really stood out to me was the live streaming. I set this thing up on a ridge near one of my deer trails, and within minutes I was watching real-time footage on my phone. No more waiting days to check a card. If a buck walks by at noon, I know about it at noon. That alone makes it worth the upgrade from my old silent cameras. The picture quality surprised me too. It's an 8MP still with 1080p video and sound, so when a coyote trots past at dusk, you actually hear the yip and see the detail in its coat. I've had trail cams that record video, but the audio sounds like it's underwater. Not this one. The 96-degree field of view is wide enough to cover a narrow pinch point without missing anything, and the 80-foot motion detection trigger is fast, no more half-blurred deer, because the camera woke up too late. Battery life is another area where this camera shines. The built-in 5,300 mAh cell kept it running for 3 solid weeks on 4G streaming without blinking, even when temps dropped into the low 20s. And if you're running it colder or streaming more, you can plug in a solar panel or a portable power bank thanks to the flexible external power port. I've got one hooked to a small 12V battery and a 10-watt panel, and it's basically maintenance-free now. The multi-carrier 4G per LTE works everywhere I've tested it: AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and the GPS Tracking Plus camera locator feature is a game-saver if you're like me and set up cameras in remote spots. Last fall I had one go missing after a storm knocked a tree across the trail. Within an hour the app showed me exactly where it was, and I hiked right to it. No guessing, no extra gear to carry. Durability is solid too. It's IP65 rated, so rain, sleet, and snow don't faze it. I've had it mounted under an oak for months with zero issues. The Areus Camo pattern blends in perfectly, so even in bright leaf off season it doesn't scream camera here. And the mount is sturdy, no wobble in the wind, which means fewer false triggers. There are a couple of things I wish were better. The menu system inside the app can be a little clunky when you're toggling between live view and settings, so it takes a few extra taps to switch modes. Also, the initial setup requires a pretty strong signal to activate the SIM, so if you're in a deep canyon with no bars, plan on walking the camera out to a better spot first. Overall, though, the Spartan GoLive3 has become my go-to for scouting. It streams live, captures crisp video and photos, runs for weeks on end, and survives whatever the woods throw at it. If you're tired of old-school trail cameras that leave you guessing, give this one a look. You'll find the link below. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Spartan GoLive3 Cellular Trail Camera Areus Camo bundle sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like live streaming, 8MP photos, and 1080p HD video with sound and 96-degree field of view with 80-foot motion detection actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. What stands out about Spartan GoLive3 Cellular Trail Camera Areus Camo bundle is how it seems positioned for buyers who want something practical, easy to understand, and worthwhile beyond the first impression. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Spartan GoLive3 Cellular Trail Camera Areus Camo bundle usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.